So anyway, sounds like a good time to move on to the next section before Bethlehem tries to roast me here. Squid Games Season 3.
2.
Are we Squid Games peoples? I don't know. Joker, Bethlehem, you guys Squid Games peoples? Keeping up with it? What's going on there?
See.
It's season 2, yeah.
Oh, season 2.
I finished it already.
Me too.
Started but did not finish.
Okay.
You didn't finish it?
No, I've been busy.
You could finish it in a day.
How far did you get?
How far did I get? 2 episodes in.
It's only 7 episodes.
I know, but they're an hour long.
I will say that first episode was epic. I do think that first episode was the best of the 7.
It gets crazy. Wait, the first? The cat stabbed me.
The cat's on my side.
I'm trying to hold her so she stops walking. Anyways, first episode was good?
Yeah. So the first episode, that was the one with like the guy who goes in the subway stations and plays Dalgona. That guy was epic. I'm gonna put out spoiler warnings because I'm not gonna try and hold back.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everything.
Go ahead, Doug.
So I love that character. He became my instant favorite right before they killed him off.
That's how they do you.
That guy's performance, especially when they were playing Russian roulette at the very end, that was intense. He became a villain. I thought he was just kind of caught up in what was going on, probably didn't have a way out. No, that man was fully invested, and he was freaking evil, and I loved it.
Someone made a note that in that scene where they're down to the last bullet, if you look at one side of his face, he looks like calm and relaxed. And if you look at the other side, then he's like, you can see like the stress and the difference in his eyes. Fun fact.
I don't think I consciously recognized that. It did hit you in a way. It's like, oh man, this performance is next level. You could feel his fear and his deviousness at the same time. Like, I'm ready to go all the way with this. Crazy.
Man of his word.
I thought for sure it was rigged. I was like, okay, this has to be rigged. There's some way where he's just going to win this game either way. No, he went completely off a chance and lost. And I think that's sick. We lost him. We lost him this time.
We lost him, y'all. See, my audio might be garbage, but I dropped, all right? Unless my phone died. So I could have done this while making a grilled cheese.
How long was I gone? I wasn't gone that long, was I?
I'm telling you, I totally had time to make a grilled cheese, which is so heartbreaking right now. Oh, you were gone for a minute. But also the game is called Doxy, not Dalgona.
Which one was Dalgona?
That's the candy.
Oh, okay. Dashi? Doxy?
I think it's Doxy.
Sounds like you were saying something inappropriate. Whatever it was pretty epic. So, I mean, that was episode 1. What were you guys' thoughts on episode 1?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, good setup.
He should have talked to his daughter. I don't know if that happens in the first episode. I know he calls her and he doesn't say anything.
That's true. He hasn't talked to his daughter in the 5 years or something, that 3 years that went by. And he's got money. He probably, I assume he sent her some money and just didn't care about her after that, I guess. He's like, oh, she's in America. Yeah, it does kind of suck. It's like he forgot all about his daughter, which was like his main motivation in the first season. Him and his daughter and his mom. And now his daughter just like doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I don't understand. Going with that.
I mean, neither of us have ever seen hundreds of people die in front of our eyes, though. So I imagine that does have some traumatic effect on your state of mind, and get paid for it nonetheless. So that probably does affect you in some ways. Well, what were your thoughts on the season itself?
Overall, like out of 10, I would give it like a 9. Just because I feel like after waiting for so long and only getting 7 episodes, it's kind of like, really? And now I have to wait another year for like them to actually finish the story. If I had like some type of closure of some sort, then I think I would feel better. But I give it a 9.
I feel a 9 is super high.
Really?
I would give it a 6. 6 out of 10. Maybe even a 5.5. Out of 10.
No,
dang.
You are watching it right.
I feel the season was so unnecessary and kind of predictable. I mean, season 1, it was because it was such a new concept and idea. I think that kind of really captures your attention. Season 2, it's like, okay, how many different ways could this actually go? And then it just kind of becomes a shootout at the end. I'm like, okay.
So don't spoil it.
He said he was going to spoil it. It's okay.
I already put out the spoiler warning, so.
All right, if you say
I don't believe in spoilers anymore.
Yeah, shootout. And the thing with contestant number 1, it's like, really? You had no suspicions after season 1? It's like, maybe contestant 1 I should think about. It's like, the first time contestant 1 was a plant. The second time, maybe I should just hold off a little bit before I make this guy my best friend.
Well, I thought the whole concept of him going back to the game with a tracker was kind of dumb. Because it's like, did you really not think they'd find it? But also the relationship relationship with the old lady and her son is very interesting. It's different. It's dynamic. It's crazy when he abandons her and she still forgives him anyway. I thought that was insane.
Yeah, she really did put up with a lot for that kid.
That's the only reason why she's there, or he's the only reason why she's there.
They could have gotten out. He's like, nah, man, let's do it one more time. One more time. Let's risk you dying one more time so I can pay my bills. It's like, yo, that's messed up. Like,
Honestly, if I'm being for real. Also, I don't know why his best friend saw player one choke someone out, kill him right in front of his face, and did not decide to tell. That was I get it, but also like,
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of a sign of what could be helpful to like say something. No, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, like I saw this man's crazy eyes while he choked this man out skillfully. Like it wasn't his first time.
Oh, that one couple with the pregnant girl and that other Bitcoin guy. I thought that whole scene, like where he pushes the other girl out of the way and he gets in the room instead. Do you remember that?
I remember that. He pushes the quiet girl out.
Yes. Which is like, I get it because she wouldn't have made it in time.
Yeah.
They literally couldn't.
I do think, unfortunately, it's unfortunate, but I do think, unfortunately, he was kind of justified.
He was justified. I think he did save them. I think saying you guys should thank me when their friend is literally right outside dying was a crazy thing to say. Like save them, but you don't have to say it like that was insane.
I'm gonna wait till Joker gets back before we start getting into the freaking druggy rapper guy, because that guy. We need to have a discussion about that guy.
Okay, yeah, we can.
Do you know what band he's from? He's from a K-pop band, isn't he?
Yeah, he was canceled for smoking weed. His character is himself.
Oh, that's just him in real life.
Well, I don't know if that's what his character is based off of, but there are like a lot of similarities to his actual and that line about him like forgetting the words on like a rap battle that happened in real life. He forgot the words to his own song.
Okay, so we'll get into that when Joker gets back. Did we need the season 2? Where can the show go where it's going to leave me surprised? They're going to take down the guy, the inside man. He's going to realize that he was a bad guy the whole time. The brother's going to be like, oh, you got to die now because you've been responsible for all these deaths.
They're not going to kill him.
You don't think they're going to kill him?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like it'll be more complex than that because it's like they didn't kill the old man, right? And he was responsible for all those people's deaths too.
They're going to let him redeem himself? He's going to go to jail, just serve a life sentence?
Yes, but it's also like it's not necessarily that he wants to kill them. He wants to stop them by showing them that people can change and help themselves. And that they won't keep falling for like this false idea of what could happen or what they could get. Which is like, I feel like his whole goal is to stop the game, because he's trying to prove a point, is that people can come together and help each other and not just pick money over everything.
Well, he didn't find out until he was dying already. I think you're giving this guy a lot of credit.
Which one?
Contestant 1?
No, I'm talking about like the main character. The main character, I think his main goal is stopping the game by proving that people can help each other even with the idea of getting a lot of money, or they can help themselves.
So you think he's gonna end up showing mercy to the guy?
Yeah, definitely. Because if he kills him, then he's just like him. But that's not his goal. His goal is to change player one's mind and show him that the games have to stop because people can save themselves.
I mean, I don't think he necessarily needs to be the one to kill him. I do think the guy's gonna die. Somehow he's gonna die. If anything, it'll probably be his brother.
I feel like it'd be like suicide. Like it'd be his own choice. I don't think he'd be killed by any like specific person. It's more poetic that way, you know?
That's a possibility. It's a possibility. But I mean, do you really think we needed this season?
I don't think we needed it per se, but I think it was definitely a want. We wanted another season. And I think it does help add a lot of context to what might happen in season 3.
So you think season 3 is going to justify season 2?
I think so. I think so.
Well, that we'll have to wait and see because, yeah, right now, kind of unimpressed with season 2.
That was crazy.
I didn't think it was necessary. They just added a few new games.
Is he texting you and telling you have time to make a grilled cheese?
You might as well go make a grilled cheese.
Yes.
Go make a grilled cheese. We do need to discuss this Thanos guy. Hate that character with a passion. I know there's some people, I know he has his stands that are going to defend this guy. I could not wait for him to die, and I was so pissed off he lasted as long as he did.
I think that's the point. You're not supposed to like him.
But some people are so unlikable that you love him. He was just unlikable.
Who is so unlikable that you love him?
I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but I know they exist.
Okay.
How about Thanos from Avengers?
He was also just unlikable. There was nothing about him that I liked.
No, but you loved seeing him on screen because he was epic.
No, I did not. We watched 2 different movies. What are you talking about?
Oh, Thanos, the real Thanos was you loathe him, but you loved him at the same time because he was such an epic villain. This was just an idiot who was drugged up and still survived so many games. He was high the whole time. How did he survive? He should have died at red light, green light, prancing around like a freaking idiot.
I mean, I think it just took away his stress. He didn't think about it much, so he survived. Helps.
So, Joker, you do know that this guy is actually like an actual K-pop star, right?
Oh no, that's cool.
Yeah, so he's actually like a K-pop star from some K-pop band. Apparently, though, his real life persona is similar to kind of what he was in the show.
Yeah, he smoking weed. He did like a public apology to all of Korea. Yeah, he was canceled. He also forgot his lines at the rap battle thing in real life, not just like in the game, but like.
But he got canceled for that? Like,
drugs are a big thing in Korea.
really?
Yeah, I think in Japan as well. They don't do drugs, but they drink so much.
So, but if he comes to America, though, he'll just be a legend. Like,
no, yeah, here we would not care. I think that's why he had a whole thing with his career. But this is supposed to be like his redemption arc, his comeback.
okay. I mean, I did hear something about he was kind of upset because he wasn't heavily involved for the marketing of season 2. Like, I don't think he was like doing like the press tours and stuff, and he was kind of upset about that. So I don't think this gave him as much publicity as I think he was hoping for, that also makes him kind of annoying. It makes me like him even less.
You hate it when character or him as.
I hate both. If he's like his character, I hate him. Can't stand him. Joker, what are your thoughts on this guy? I know you're only 2 episodes in.
I don't know. I'm afraid to speak in case I die. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. When we were watching the first few episodes, me and my lady were drinking, so I don't remember all the details. You'll have to wait until hopefully next week to hear my entirely final reviews of the show.
I mean, the fact that you got to episode 2 and he hasn't gotten under your skin yet is already a surprise to me. Like, it did not take long for him to get on my nerves.
It's easier to annoy you.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. People just irritate me in general, especially when they are stupid drug addicts. He's just like pushing people in red light, green light and laughing about it. It's like, really? Like, that pisses me off.
He was high.
It pisses me off that he just would not die. That's what gets me. Why won't you just die?
What? You hate him so much?
There's fully functioning human beings on the show, and they just die, and this idiot is prancing around. He is like chasing death down, and he gets away every time.
That's part of the drama. You said you didn't watch the first season, huh?
I did watch it afterwards.
Oh.
Because, okay, so the first season, I kind of skipped because I had watched people watching it already, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to sit down for the whole season. So normally I just watch YouTubers react to shows.
It's 9 episodes.
That's 9 hours.
9 hours, yeah.
Okay, again, that's like at work, guys. I don't know why we're acting like 8 hours is a long time.
We have other responsibility.
Exactly.
Okay.
And like I wasn't sure if I would actually be into the show, so like it was just easier watching a YouTuber. They reacted like 3 episodes in 40 minutes. Boom. And I got the whole gist of the first season. I didn't really feel I needed to watch it, but I did end up watching the season 1 after the fact.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like the first season, yeah, they had other characters there too that you were just waiting for them to die. Like, why does this? Why do they keep getting away with it? It's part of the drama. It's part of the storytelling. I don't know.
Okay, no. Are you? If you're talking about the gang leader guy, no, because he was a tough dude. He was a tough dude, and he was thinking strategically. This was just some idiot on drugs. That's different. The guy from the first season built up an entire gang around him and had cronies. This was just some idiot with drugs around his neck.
It's all you need to survive sometimes, you know?
Some drugs. We don't condone that.
We're not
message.
affiliated with her.
Hey, we're still small. This is the only chance we're gonna get to talk like this. Someday when we have a whole lot of subscribers, we'll get canceled, and then they'll pull up these clips and be like, cancel these guys.
Yikes. I believe it.
Any final thoughts on Squid Game Season 2 before we move on?
You covered it.
For me, Episode 1, 10 out of 10. Rest of the season, 6 out of 10. Overrated, unnecessary, not even super excited about Season 3. I'll watch it, but I'm not enthused.